Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mary Trey.
And I'm Sarah Stodgy, and you're watching Barron News. Stay tuned for our newest and most urgent story.
This just in, a first-hand report from friends and wife of Guy Montag.
Hi, I'm Rose Prosaic, and I am here with the wife and friends of Guy Montag to give you their story on what happened today at the fire and murder. If you haven't already heard, Guy Montag was a traitor of a fireman who was found with hidden books in his house, therefore betraying the simple rules of our society. After many crimes committed, the final outcome led to the burning of his house. He then killed his fire chief with a flamethrower. Back to you, Sarah.
Wow, that's horrific. Now let's head over to the wife of the criminal, Mildred Montag.
Hi. You must be quite shaken up about everything that happened with your husband. From your trauma and experience, can you please tell us what happened?
Yes. Actually, Montag's always been a suspicious and secretive man. I expect him to go over the edge eventually. The true bummer is all the time and money I have spent to create my beautiful house, and only to have it all destroyed by his foolish acts. His dissatisfaction and hatred for the world that we live in came from wanting the things he didn't and couldn't have. I couldn't be in more disagreement with his priorities. I truly miss my three-walled parlor, along with all the other technology that provided me with comfort. I think that maybe it was justice for the world for him to die.
Wow. I am truly sorry for everything you lost in that fire because of your husband's insensitive acts. You are such a well-respected person in this community, and we truly wish you the best.
Thank you.
Wow, it is truly heartbreaking to hear about her misfortunes. Now it's time for the next interview. Let's go take a look at Mrs. Phelps and see how she is dealing with the death of Guy Montag.
Hi, I'm here with another victim of Montag's unjustified behavior. Clara Phelps, a former friend of Montag, is here to speak of her first-hand experience knowing the criminal and the events that threw him off the edge. Clara, can you tell us about how Montag was before he started acting strange?
Honestly, Montag was always a normal and kind-hearted man. I never expected or could have foreseen any of this happening, and I'm extremely surprised that it did.
Isn't it funny how the people you think you know end up to be completely different? It's just horrible. So Clara, at what point did you realize Montag was crazy? Or did you even see any of this coming at all?
I was at Millie's house when we were watching the show on the parlor, and Montag was just acting strange. He came in and started talking about how corrupt the program was and started reading poetry, and he opened a book. I mean, you'd think a fireman would be more respectful than that, but it's just so heartbreaking to witness such an upstanding man turn into such a monster. He has forever changed my life and will never be the same.
Ever since Montag died, I didn't think I'd be able to continue living the way I used to. But now that he is dead, I think I can finally live my life to the fullest. I think that I've moved on.
I agree. Montag wasn't doing much justice while he was alive. He was a fireman, but he was never loyal. I think Millie and me especially are going to do so much better without him.
As you can see, folks, books are dangerous. They ruin lives. Now, I'm sure you don't want that happening to you.
This story is tragic for all involved and has left Miss Phelps with serious trauma. Let's move on to the last interview, Miss Bowles.
I'm back again now with Miss Bowles. She was another friend of Mildred Montag, who was there the night Guy Montag started showing his unusual behavior. How have you been affected by the events that happened today?
I have never been so glad to see someone die. I know that may seem selfish and insensitive, but Montag has taken so much from me, including one of my best friends, Clara. He had no right to possess literature, but more importantly, involve us in his wrongdoings. He was a fireman that we trusted, and he should have stayed loyal to his duties. I am extremely dissatisfied with how his self-serving crimes has affected our entire community.
Today, we've seen three sides of the disaster and destruction that this man has left behind. This proves, once again, the way literature can ruin our lives, even for the people not directly involved.
Thank you for watching today's episode. We will continue to update you on the story, so stay tuned for future reports and breaking news. I'm Mary Trey.
And I'm Sarah Stodgy, and you just watched Barron News, your source for the newest and most urgent stories. Wow, that's horrific. Now let's
I'm back again now with Miss Bowles. She's another friend of...
This story is tragic for all.
Ready to go? As you can see, folks.
and most urgent stories.
That was so good.
That was so